There's only two directions. Darkness, leading to gross darkness, which Isaiah 60 talks about. It's kind of pyramid absolutist control and rule under the infinitely refreshed carrot and stick enticement of being free, like independent gods. Or returning to the order of the Spirit of life. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. Sounds nuts, doesn't it? Go out free and it's bondage. Return to what looks like bondage. And it's a state of total freedom. You could picture it as an 80s Brit saying to a Russian communist, if you come to Britain, we will take away from you the right to queue for bread and household items. And the communist thinks about that and is horrified. What? All my mornings are spent queuing for food, and you're now going to so reduce me that I can't even do that in the West? Yep, that's right. We're going to remove even that freedom from you, which is so much part of your identity now, having lived that way for so long. You are surely barbaric in the West if you're going to take that last right from me as an individual. Then the Brit shows a video of a mundane British shopping centre where the communist cannot experience queuing at all. We are removing your right to queue because you can go into any shop at whatever hour and buy exactly what you need without queuing. There are no daily queues up the high street. Explaining the gospel to somebody who is still inside Genesis 3 is just as difficult. All they've ever known at their spirit centre is Satan's own lost state, Satan's own separation feeling, but nevertheless his feeling of wrath, which is derived from that separation spirit. They can't yet conceive that inner sense of being a right person, because the old wrath state is booted out. There is no shame. There is no appeasement religion. There's no need for it. All sin has been covered. But the very sin spirit has been replaced by something born of God himself that does not sin. It doesn't even reference that former framework. What? So I can never sin? Well, sure you can, if you forget who you are and get drawn by pulls of sin externally upon you. But you return to God and that new person who has come into your life. And sure enough, yes, it's unnatural to sin. Sin's hold weakens. Our Genesis 3 state, like the USSR communist, can't really grasp how things are going to be because it has no experience how complete the changeover is. Called being born again and filled with the Spirit.